Back to a weekly trades overview. This week is number 7. Wow, it's been incredible the past few weeks. I know last week I did not get to upload. I was actually on vacation. It went super nice. But we are back this week on the grind and got some fire picks for y'all this week. So stay tuned. We got a really good setup and a lot of profit to be made. All right, so this week we have got gold, oil, NASDAQ, pound dollar, pound Swiss, Euro New Zealand, MasterCard, BABA, and Bitcoin. I added Bitcoin. I sent out a post last week in the chat saying I'm going to get a Hugo's Way account to trade cryptocurrencies on it. For the weekend, for any times that the market's slow, you could trade crypto because crypto is open 24 hours a day. So, it's not a bad idea. And, crypto is right now very hot. So it's good to invest in it. So that is my plan on that. And we have Bitcoin to 62,000-ish. So it's going to be really interesting this week. And let's start off with gold. All right, so gold this morning I got it at 1745. Yes, it went down to 1732. I am okay with that, especially because of the run it had last week since 1723. Now what I could see here is if it comes back up to about 1745 where its support was, it would pull up to about 1755, bounce off of that, and come ideally up to 1765 is where we were trying to take it this week. I can see it had to pull back down. I'm glad it pulled down early because this rest of this week is just going to be profit for gold. I cannot see it go back down lower than 1725. If it does, we will just exit and just not even think about the trade for the rest of this week. No one is in currently right now. We said we're going to get above 1745, so hopefully no one did get above in that right now. So waiting on 1745, and we will be taking to 1765. The next one is oil. So oil has been kind of stagnant for the past 2 weeks because of the situation in the canal, and basically it was just chilling around 50, 59-ish. And we said today, we're looking to hit back to about 61.50-ish to ideally take it back to around 63 after it holds price above 60.50. It's been making some moves up there, and we will be waiting for a price confirmation above 60.50 to pull up to about $63 a barrel. Obviously, we could go higher. We're ideally looking for 65, but I could possibly see that in the next, end of next week, maybe the start of the following week. So that'll take some time, but definitely could see 61.50 to 62.50 this week. So we'll be playing oil as well. All right, the NAS. So NAS has been really crazy, especially last week. When it broke 13,000, it immediately started pulling up quick. Next, it's about to hit new all-time highs of 14,000, which is incredible. And I bet when it hits that, it's going to test its support fairly quickly, just because it's new. But I think it's going to bounce off quicker than expected, and we will be catching that. And my price prediction for this is 14,300. Ideally, we'll hit 14,000 probably by Tuesday, ideally Wednesday, and Friday, early Monday, 14,300. So we'll be in it just about this whole week. Not worried about this one at all. So NASDAQ to 14,300. Right now, it's currently at 13,780. The pound. All right, so pound's been acting crazy. For the past, what is this, a week something, it's been at 3.6 after it was at 1.39, fell from 1.41. So what we said this week was after it hits above 1.38, we'll be looking for a price to come back to the base and conversion around 1.38, bounce up to about 1.385 from the bottom of the cloud to take it back to around the top of it, around 1.395 to 1.40. I could definitely see this happening for the reversal, especially, it's been time. The pound, especially when it moves quickly. Just how it dropped quickly, it can move very quickly too. So we're expecting this to go back up to about 1395 to 140 end of week, start of next. So that'll be really, really good. All right, pound Swiss. All right. So this morning I got it at 1.271. Right now it's at 1.269. And we said this is going to 1.285 to about 1.3. So it's going to pull up to back to its baseline conversion, test this support because it's been support since March 4th ish. Yeah. Um, it's been just building the support. So this is ideally where it would come back to test it, and then we'll ride that to there, and then take some profit. But ideally, we're looking to take it back up to 1.30. Um, Honestly, possibly this by middle of next week, but this week we'll see 1.287, if not 1.29, which is still really, really good. So we're waiting a confirmation about 1.271 or 2, I think. So I don't remember. It's in the chat. And the next one, Euro New Zealand. All right, this morning I got it at 1.691. Right now it's at 1.6928, almost 1.693. This we said it's going to 1.75 after it breaks above 1.75. After it breaks above 1.695. So it's coming above it. This is its support that we're trying to break, and we'll ride it to the back up the top of the cloud right here. Immediately, it's just going to break through all of its supports and just climb back up, and we'll be in it for the whole time. This will take time to set up, so I could see this 1.715 end of this week, ideally 1.75 end of next week, but it'll be great profit to ride the whole way through. So that's Euro New Zealand. We're taking this to 1.75 after price breaks above 1.6956-ish. Let me get Bitcoin out. Alright, so Bitcoin's just been kind of stagnant, steady, trading sideways, about 58.5 to about 59.5. It's coming up on its support at 60,000, new all-time highs. This week, I believe it will break above 60,000. And when it breaks above 60,000, I think it's going to push to 62,000 fairly quickly and then retrace back. And we're going to be in it for that whole time. Bitcoin moves very, very quickly, so we're just going to catch it at the right moment. But it's a little bit tricky to catch it. But once it breaks above 60,000 and I see it doesn't come back immediately, we'll be into 62,000. So Bitcoin will play out nicely too. Let me go down to, all right, so BABA. All right, so last week, BABA closed at 223.5, I believe, and this morning pre-market it was at 237.3. I don't know what made it reverse like that, but I'm kind of glad to see it reverse because we were actually betting it to come down to 210, and the lowest it came down to was 220. So it's been kind of just trading flat like that. So I was glad to see this reversal, and we have gotten that at 245 this morning. So that was really good, already in profit on this. I said if it holds above 240, then we'll get in, and we're going to be holding this into 260, which is right around the top of this cloud, next support. So we'll be riding this and taking profit the whole way. It's got good volume, and I'm kind of glad to see BABA turning around and reversing. So yes, we got in at 240.50 this morning. Currently, price is at 242 right now. We will be in till 260. And the last one is MasterCard. MasterCard this morning, it was at 380. It came down to 376. as expected, it had to come down a little bit. But the reversal is going to be insane. It could definitely come down to 373-ish. Is it likely? Possibly. I believe it will come down to 375 at most before it starts to reverse. And we're going to try to catch this to 400. We'll take profit, some profit at 390, but we'll still be in most of it for 400. Just because of what MasterCard's trying to do and their financials behind it. They got good reportings. They're consistently trying to come out with more stuff to like better people's lives. They're investing a bunch of money into crypto. A bunch of good stuff's happening with MasterCard. And I believe this is gonna hit 400. End of week or start of next week. But 390, we'll see this by Wednesday, maybe Thursday at the latest. But so this week was gold, oil, Nasdaq, pound dollar, pound Swiss, Euro New Zealand, MasterCard, BABA, and the new one, Bitcoin. So again, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. This is weekly trades number 7. This Thursday, I'll be uploading weekly overview trades number 7, where I'll be going over this week's trades, seeing how they went for this week. And then Friday, I'll be uploading a price prediction. I haven't uploaded a price prediction in a little while. So I got a really, really good one that I've been looking at for this week, and big, big potential gains for this company. It's a brand new company. And so hopefully get this one out Friday. And I hope y'all like this video. If not, drop a dislike or a like. Maybe subscribe to this channel. And until next time, I'm out.